Welcome to I'm Sick of Your Shit podcast. We are in episode 30.
Kick that nigga off. He on some bullshit trying to steal our swag. I'm sick of y'all shit, Ray. Stop that. Hey, Ray the Jerk is a long time fan of Omega Sci-Fi and Ray.
I should just get a piece of paper and say, Ray, you're cute. Cash, why you on here looking like a Super Mario Brother mushroom?
My head is cute. You go to hell. Holly, is that what you want to do?
But I'm just saying.
Don't even drink it all. Cash, why do you have on a shirt that says Barbie?
Hey, let's go ahead and get into the show.
So y'all don't like gospel music? Just take me out the show, because if y'all don't love the Lord like I love the Lord, I'm in the wrong place.
They asking for you to shimmy.
Yes.
Nobody wants to see Ray shimmy. Look at this nigga, he ready to. Ray. Ray, stop! I'm sick of y'all shit. It ain't no way that he was. Hey!
We back!
Hey, producer, I'm officially sick of your shit tonight.
I'm sick of your shit.
Oh,
yeah, we are.
Wait a minute. No, penetration with the people. And that's not where I'm at.
If you like that, bro, if you like that shit, it's your prerogative.
Don't do that. Cash, I can look at you. Cash, I can look at you right now.
Did you spread your eagle?
Y'all cut me the fuck off.
So
Producer, I need you to step in at this point. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to episode 38 of I'm Sick of Y'all Shit. Tonight we're going to be talking about Monique. We're going to get into Summer Walker. And of course, we got to talk about Lori, the GOAT. So let's bring the boys in. What's up? What we got in first? Anybody want to join me? All right. Lay back. Wait for it.
Oh, what up? We back, baby.
Every week.
What up, bro?
What's the deal? What's the deal, Ray?
What's up, Cash?
What's up?
You feeling good over there? Ray, you know, I don't understand how...
Top 5 nominated Kansas City People Choice Awards.
Hey.
We back.
Yeah, we back, baby. Ray, I don't understand how you be so belligerent, but you don't drink or smoke nothing.
I didn't know that you had to drink and smoke in order to be belligerent.
Well, you just be hype. The normal person wouldn't think that you don't drink or smoke anything, and that's always been.
So you started off today's podcast by wanting to judge me. I refuse
not judging you.
to drink or smoke.
I'm actually saying that it's an amazing thing that you always have so much energy, and you don't use any substances. That's not me judging you or attacking you, bro. Stop being so fucking sensitive. I'm sick of your shit. Cash, what's the deal?
For the record,
what's the deal, Cash? Cash, wrap it up, Cash. Cash, wrap it up, Cash.
Smoke or drink.
Wrap it up, Cash.
I do use cocaine.
Okay, so how are you guys been this week? Are you fine? You doing okay? You well? You're
I'm healthy and
I'm
handsome.
cool.
I'm
Your
very
dicks are
healthy.
still working?
Yeah. I'm high.
You usually give me the update, right? You didn't say it today.
Cash, you wanted to show off the A cups today.
What?
Oh wow.
I see what you're doing.
Wow.
They're a solid B. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
I don't know about solid. Shout out to the guys at One Pair, man. They also a finalist at the Kansas City People Choice Award. Producer,
Yes,
zoom
definitely. Yeah,
Zoom
I went
in.
there and got a pair of shoes for my son. So yeah,
They're all
definitely.
55th in truce. It's amazing because what it is, it's a hub of businesses. It's just not about shoes. I learned that from one of the owners down there on Vine this past weekend. They actually allow the young men who are younger of age, 15, 16, 17,
They help
to
you.
operate their business within One Pair. And some of them are photographers and a whole bunch of other stuff. So shout out to them. They are finalists for Best Business Kansas City People Choice Awards. Man, they're doing amazing things with those young black men, or not even just black men, but just young men.
Yeah,
young men
definitely
in
check them
general.
out. It's a great experience. A younger gentleman helped me pick out a pair of shoes for my son, and he was just so professional and so helpful. So yeah, definitely check them out.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, shout out to all of the finalists. Ray, when is the voting going to end on the finalist round? Shout out to all the finalists for the awards.
Next Tuesday is the last day, so you got up until then. Next Tuesday is the last day for voting,
Okay.
and we've been getting this year actually has been the most votes over the last 2 years because the first year we did unlimited where people can just keep voting. Last 2 years we capped it at one vote per device, and now we're like this year more and more people are voting, more and more people are engaging in the
Mm.
process.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah, yeah. I'm real excited about it, man. Do you want to talk about the weekend? You got the whole weekend set. Did you want to talk about that at all?
Yeah, the whole weekend, man. So last year we incorporated a full all-star weekend of events. The Friday we kick off with the networking and social event where basically it's free to the public. Anybody can come be a part of it. We're trying to match the business owners with the customers, clients to the business owners with the business owners, and bring back that networking vibe here in Kansas City where we get off social media and we get out here and shake hands and we get to know who our neighbors are. And then Saturday we got the day party, which starts a little bit later. Starts at 6 at Soiree. The last 2 years actually has been a dope vibe. So um, oh, excuse me. Let me go back to the networking event. That is at R&R Creations on the Vine. Beautiful space there. And then Saturday we're at the soiree, also on Vine for the day party at 6. And then of course Sunday we got the award ceremony. Man, everybody's going to be come looking very good, very to ready to cheer on Black excellence. Man, can't wait at the Midland Theater. So shout out to Kansas City. Shout out to I'm Sick of Your Shit podcast for making it on the ballot this year. Um, and everybody out there doing stuff, man. One pair.
Yeah, no doubt. Ray, I know you gonna kill him, man. You getting you something custom made.
I'm still debating, honestly. I may just go rent something.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I ain't gonna say nothing else about it, man. I'm gonna just see. All right.
Holly, are you all right over
Cash,
there?
what's
You
you talking
good?
about me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm great. I'm great. I don't understand. Listen, I'm not low. That's one thing. I'm not low.
We can
I'm
tell.
feeling. You gonna judge me? So I get judged
I
because
didn't
I'm
say any
elevated.
type of judgment. I just said that we could tell.
You know.
Denisha, no, I'm not losing any weight. I'm about the same size. Shout out to Denisha Jones. She has Sweet Peaches cobblers. I got one in my freezer. Them joints is amazing. They're in the
Mm,
stores. They're in Price Chopper, Sunfresh. Like she's doing her thing. She's up for I think best entrepreneur and possibly best business, I believe. So
Oh,
she's doing her thing,
okay.
man. Black excellence, y'all. I'm telling you, we have Black excellence in Kansas City, man.
Yeah.
most definitely.
Um. Cash.
Yes.
I think
Can we
that.
get you to speed up your
Yeah. See,
your
that's
at
what I was actually
your
gonna speak on.
energy?
You see that? You see how he cut me off like he wouldn't
Because
even.
you're so slow. Like
No,
I'm
you
full
are.
of
You
energy, and then hey Cash.
and then you was
All
like,
right. So I think what's going on is y'all are treating me odd because I'm not yelling or super, as y'all like to put it, angry and upset, too
so it's
hyper.
either one or the other. Like we get you like
No, it's not that.
half
I'm just
dead
listen.
or belligerent.
I'm high. You know, y'all
Bro, did you
mentioned
take some
it the
Ritalin?
last. Why would I take Ritalin?
Because it seems like it's slowing you down. Like
I'm not slow, bro. I'm just calm. Like I don't understand why y'all won't allow me to be
So he admits
fucking
it. He's
calm.
usually not calm. Oh, interesting.
yeah.
Listen, y'all mentioned this last week or the last podcast episode we had, and you said I hadn't yelled at y'all, and so it was one of those things where I told y'all, listen, I've been listening to Kendrick. Shout out to Kendrick, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and I'm calm and I'm in a very serene state of mind right now, and y'all not gonna judge me for it.
Sounds like
You
you
still,
under the influence, but
I am
he's
under the
still,
influence.
he's still
yeah,
gonna talk for 5 minutes though.
right. You
Shit,
still gonna do
goddamn
that.
him.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'm sick of y'all shit. Like, I'm trying my fucking best
There we
to just
go.
be
Molly,
chill.
Yes,
No, I'm just trying to be fucking chill, and y'all
that's
want to
what we
take me
need.
Molly
here.
is
Where's
not
my
a
wine
Gemini.
at, man?
Yeah.
Somebody just said that he's a
Listen,
Gemini.
no, stop.
There we go. There go the liquor.
Bullshit.
Yes, that's what I'm talking
Stop,
about.
stop doing me like that. Stop doing me like that.
Stop doing you like what? That's the
I'm
cat.
trying.
That's the
I'm
That's
love
trying.
that
it.
I'm
we
trying to
want.
be
That's
fucking
what the people
chill.
are here for.
Y'all
Come on, don't do
provoke me.
that.
Ain't nobody
Don't
here
do
for
that.
that.
That's what they
That's
here
Ain't
for.
what
nobody
we
here for
want.
that. Y'all judge me
We
for
want
it.
that role. The viewers want
No,
that
y'all
role.
gonna
We
judge
didn't
me.
make
Y'all
the
gonna
top
judge me
five
either or.
podcast with you
Thank
being
you. Thank you.
low on gas, because that's
Didn't
what you act
nobody
like
tell
you
you
low
to
on
come
gas.
in here and try to change the formula now that we at the top? Like, what are you
See,
doing?
look
It's
at
not
him. I
about
like
a
you better
formula.
loud. Look at the comments.
It's
See?
not a.
They like you better loud. Don't
Read
nobody
it.
like that calm. You look like you run out of gas. You
Right.
see your battery on the last dip. Fuck no.
Cash.
Turn up, nigga.
Like, what
Shit.
the hell?
So,
Can y'all just
hey,
stop
Cash.
provoking me?
He was like, both of y'all, you're just gonna judge me.
He was exactly
Like,
like
what
that.
the fuck?
Come on now. We're not gonna do that.
All right, so y'all gonna judge
Producer,
me
if
either way.
he
So
keep
now
up with this
I
shit,
figured it out.
producer,
I figured it
Shut
out.
him.
Y'all
kick
gonna
his
judge
ass
me either
off.
way.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna judge me either way. So when I'm
Exactly.
yelling,
So you
when
might
I'm
as well
yelling,
be
y'all got a
yourself.
problem.
Right.
When I'm
So
yelling,
you
y'all
might
got
as
a
well be
problem.
comfortable.
When I'm chill,
Producer,
y'all got
do
a
me a favor.
problem.
Let's see if your mute work on him.
Man,
Real
I'm
quick.
sick.
Oh, okay, thank
Cool.
you.
Good to know. Good to know.
Why would you? How are you niggas paying a producer off now? What's going? All right, all right. What we doing tonight? What we doing tonight, man? I'm sick of
Okay.
y'all
All
shit.
right. Okay. We're
We
gonna get
back,
into
baby.
it. All right. We're gonna get into it. So, okay. First, we got like our updates. Let's kind of start with the more serious things. Just as more information is coming out about the school shooting that happened in Texas, shit. It just really sounds like the police completely
They
failed at
dropped the ball.
every aspect that they could
They
have.
dropped the ball, man.
Um,
They failed all those
the
kids.
shooting went on for over 40 minutes. I don't remember exactly how long, but it was over 40 minutes that the police were there and that they waited. We do know that part. They stopped parents from going in. Yeah, it was just a complete clusterfuck, to say the least.
Yeah. I think I saw something where one of the parents actually forced her way in there to go save her children, and I don't know if they arrested her or charged her. They might have put her in handcuffs or something at the least. But that's just crazy as fuck. If you scared, I saw something where they say, I shot at an unarmed motherfucker as a police officer. Speaking from a police officer perspective, I shot at an unarmed person because I feared for my life. And then there was another perspective that said I was scared for my life, so I didn't shoot at an armed person. And if you're a police officer, that just makes that's backwards fucking thinking. There are children in there getting shot, and you all are standing around debriefing or trying to get yourselves together before y'all run in there and try to save some of those young babies. That's a fucking fail. That's a fail. You dropped the ball on that, man. Somebody has to be held accountable for that. And this time it sounds like it needs to be the police as well as the shooter. There's no way. You expect more from the police, man.
Right, definitely. I mean, it's so crazy that the reason that they always there we go. It's crazy that the reason that they shoot and kill black people is because they say that they are trained to
shoot to kill.
shoot to kill. But when you're presented with someone that it's your job to go in there and save lives, oh, we're not going to do it. You let one person scare 15 of y'all. How does that fucking make sense?
15 of them responded, and they were out there just
Outside.
standing around.
Yeah,
One
for
person
over 40
shooting.
minutes. For over 40 minutes.
Yeah. 19 kids died while you guys are outside, but you're supposed to be trained to kill. But if it's a black person, oh, they're going down.
Black unarmed person at that.
They're even
That's what I was
saying that after they went in, they were so untrained that they went in and asked the kids to say, hey, if you're in danger, speak up or something. And that got other kids killed. So even
Wow.
after they came in, they caused more deaths. So like I said, they just completely failed all around.
And they
Yeah.
wonder why
I
we don't have faith in the police system. You know what I
man,
mean?
expect
Exactly.
And I
more,
made a
man.
post about KCPD, about the shooting with the young lady. Whether she had a gun or not, it kind of puts it in perspective about how we're so quick to fire at us, but we're so
Mm-hmm.
slow to fire at them. You know,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
that's ridiculous, man. I ain't gonna lie. If my kid was in that school, fuck them police. I'd have busted out a window and got my ass up in there, losing my
Yeah.
life to protect my child.
Yeah. You
Which is
expect
what you
more. You
expect of
expect
the
more.
police. Yeah. I mean, you teach
Exactly.
kids in school now. It's like a part of social studies, about the police, that the police are there to protect you, that, you're supposed to trust them. So, kids think that, they kind of take a hold of that and they believe that. I mean, I just cannot imagine the damage done to these children that survived.
It's almost like the police and at that scene, and I don't know if this is the police in general, but we can speak on that. But it's almost like they value their own lives more than the lives of the community and others that may be in danger at the time. They're standing around because they're scared to go in there.
Yeah. I don't know. It's really odd. Like, usually they're really trigger happy. So,
Right.
like, in this situation, it's just like, how were y'all not that trigger happy then? I just,
Yeah.
And then, like what Tiffany said, that some of them went there and got their own children. How the fuck is that possible that
Some of the
you was able to
police.
go in to that school, grab your children, come back out, but you
and
didn't
still do
manage?
nothing.
Yeah, didn't manage to take down that guy.
That happened. That
Yeah,
happened.
that's what
That
it said
some
on
of
the
the
news
police.
outlets.
I wouldn't put anything past it at this
Yeah,
point, to
on
be
one of the
honest.
news outlets, it said some of the cops went in and grabbed their children, brought them out to safety. Yeah,
So some of the cops that locally there, that had children that went to school there, went in there to save their. How did they find their kids and nobody else ran out with them? Because I don't know. That just
that's something that I did hear that on the news. One of the news reports that it was said that some cops went in, grabbed their children, and then came out. I did hear that on the actual news. It's not a rumor on social media.
That's crazy. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna move on. I'm sure we'll hear more from it because, like I said, it was
yeah, man, that's
just
just crazy. The
it was
community
terrible
should be
all
in
the
the
way around.
outrage. Community will be in the outrage over there for a while, so we'll definitely hear
Yeah.
more from that.
All right. So, was it yesterday or a couple of days ago? I'm not sure. It's kind of crazy because you hear about these deaths so much that you kind of forget the timelines. But that's, yeah, it's terrible to say. But another Atlanta rapper was killed. His name was Trouble. I'm sure most of you know who that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like I said, you said I hate to say like another, but like another death, another rapper.
Yeah,
There's gun violence just all over. Just like with the kids, there's gun violence. Out in the community that's senseless. And I don't know, man. It's just a tragic. A whole crazy. The whole story behind it is crazy, but it's a tragedy just either way, man. So prayers and condolences to his family as well. But yeah, man, crazy. I want to say condolences and prayers for Dante Slusher too, man. That situation and that violence back home that happened with him, man. So it's a lot, man. That we deal with. Like you said, Cash, they come left and right, so you kind of forget what day they happened on.
Yeah, it's like it's wild. Yeah,
yep, definitely prayers and condolences to Dante Slush and his family, her family. Um, you know, that's crazy. It definitely is. Just and then across the world, just having to hear constant stories of mass shootings. It seems
Yeah,
like one happened and then here come another one and then another one and then another one. So it's
and then they expect people to like function regularly. Like
yeah.
y'all
That's
don't
what I'm
think we
saying. Like, how you just
traumatized?
supposed
Like
to just
we're
move
fucking
forward?
traumatized.
right.
Like as a
The,
people, like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the security guard at Price Chopper said something about me having my gun. And I was like, bro, have you heard what's going
Yeah.
on in America?
Right, like
You know, shit. Can you take
He
your gun
said
to your
something
car?
about you having your weapon on you.
Yeah, I
Talking
walked
about you ain't
past
breaking
him.
no laws.
Yeah, I walked past him and the barrel was sticking out, and but it wasn't bad, like it's super noticeable.
Yeah.
But he saw it.
Yeah.
Can you take your gun back to your car? I said no. I said, sir, do you
No.
know what's going on in this
The
world?
fuck
right.
wrong with
You know what I mean? I'm going to
you? Yeah.
fight for my life. Shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
better sit your little ass down somewhere. You're not even a cop.
Yeah,
Talk twice,
it's just
don't think
tragedy
every
either
time.
way. You never know really. It can happen to anybody at any time, man. And like I say, man, just thoughts and prayers, man, to all of our people, man. All the people that we know personally, those that we don't know. Thoughts and prayers go out to everybody that's dying from senseless violence.
Definitely. All right, so I'm finally getting it right this time because it's finally the NBA Finals, and I'm not just saying that
Mm.
because I don't know what else to call it, but it's actually the
Broken
NBA
clock.
Finals.
Broken clock is right at least 2 times a day. If you finally hit it, it's here
I got
now.
it. It's the finals.
Yeah.
Woo! I didn't even know who's playing. Wait, give me a second.
Mm.
Wait, okay, wait.
Okay.
Celtics and Golden State. Did I get
Okay.
it?
Yeah,
Well,
No.
you said you got. Yeah, I mean you're not
yeah,
wrong.
yeah. You're not wrong.
You're
What?
not wrong. You
What am
said the name
I
of
wrong?
one team and then the
The
city of
city.
the other team. So
Oh, it's
just
Golden
I'm being
State.
petty.
What is it?
Warriors.
There you go.
Warriors. Okay,
Yes.
Okay,
Warriors and
okay,
Celtics. Hey, I know.
okay.
I,
Where
we,
where
we
are the
can tell you've
Celtics
been
from?
caked up
Where
with
the
your
No,
man
Celtics
watching the
from?
game.
no, not at all. You say
Do
what?
do you know where the Celtics from? Can you get
They're
that?
from Boston, sir. Thank you. And they
Okay,
have
all
like the
right.
little
Shout out to Cash.
leprechaun.
Shout out to Cash.
Thank you.
Okay. So there's a game tonight, right? There's a game tonight, Ray.
Game 3 tonight in Boston.
Game three. Who y'all
I'm
got?
taking
I know who the producer. We know who the producer
I'm
got.
taking Golden State with this one tonight.
Okay. Who you got? Who you got for the series? Who you think
Golden
can
Me,
take
State.
home the ship?
I'm taking
I
Golden
like the
State in
color
7.
green, so I'm gonna go with the Celtics.
Why you never dyed your hair green
I have.
Oh wow, she has.
on here?
Don't do that.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
Oh,
it's
okay.
been
I'm
a
about to say,
while, but I think I've seen it.
Yeah, in the first season, because it's green on our logo, right? I think it's green on the
oh,
logo. Yeah.
I don't remember the first season. I didn't even know you being a part of it.
Not like the first season, but like, shut up. The first
No,
one we did.
he's just being, he's
I
on
know.
some asshole shit, man. I'm sick of his shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
so
going for the
listen,
green team.
Warriors in 7.
so listen,
Oh.
I don't have no dog
You
in the
got
fight.
muted.
Yeah, damn, I'm kind of scared to talk now because you know what I'm saying. I know the producer finna be on some
Oh,
bullshit.
I said the
Shout
right
out,
team, right, producer?
shout out to the producer. The producer is a big time Boston Celtics fan, and I don't really care who wins, but I think I'm leaning more
Not doing the
towards I'm
right
root.
thing. I knew that was about to happen. It didn't seem like he was about to say the right team, and I felt it. Like I
What I
felt
was
your
saying
mute
was
coming.
I don't have no dog. I don't have no dog in the fight. Um, if the Celtics win, I would be upset because then they would have more championships than the Lakers, and that's
Oh my
why I
god,
kind of would be okay with the Warriors winning this one.
that's your reasoning?
So if the
That could be
Celtics was to win a
anybody. That's
championship, they would have more championships than the
Somebody
Lakers.
said, "Fuck it, LeBron and 8."
Bro,
Block Josh, producer.
bro,
Listen, the Celtics and the Lakers, Ray, they tied for the most NBA championships in the history of the league.
that's
They
actually
both got
sad
17.
based on the Lakers because they've had opportunities to really get championships. Boston
Do I
so
need to
much
fact
has
check
not.
that?
What are you
Are we
talking
sure that's
about?
a fact?
Boston and the Lakers have 17 championships between each other.
That's
I
not
don't
what I'm
think.
saying. I'm saying
I'm
the
saying, but
Lakers have
it's hard
had
to
more opportunity to win more championships.
in
Boston
your
has not.
lifetime, perhaps.
Huh?
In our lifetime, perhaps. In our
That's what I'm
lifetime,
that's what I'm
perhaps.
referring to. These last couple of years.
You
Yeah.
trying to take a shot at the Lakers, and the producer will never fucking mute up anybody for that type of shit. And I'm
How
trying to
about
just
you
cut
say
you
some
off because it
Boston
ain't about
slander?
that.
Say some Boston slander then, tough guy.
I'm looking up something. The
All right.
Lakers. No, that's not what I wanted.
Cash, don't do this. Don't don't start looking up stuff that got to do with this segment. Let me and Ray kind of
Oh,
lead us into the next segment on this, because you might be over there doing too much.
I was just okay. It was just a little fact check, but I keep it to myself.
Well, we
I
all
keep it
know
to
the Lakers and the Celtics have the most
no,
championships out of
no.
all teams in the league,
Okay,
and
I don't care. I don't.
Yeah, I want to know some of the most nasty, but you can't put them down chips.
here we go with this.
They too sour.
Do
I
you
don't
have?
like.
They are addicting.
Do you?
Try them,
You see
people.
what I mean?
Do we have anything on the finals? No. Okay, we're moving on.
Yes.
Okay,
Wait.
so
I do want to say this about the finals. No, I'm okay. Go ahead. We can move on. I was gonna say shout out to LeBron, because they did announce that he was he reached billionaire status.
what do we say?
So shout out to LeBron for reaching that. That's black excellence. That's something that we should, congratulate him for. And it's not necessarily the finals, but it's the NBA, and we was in the sports and entertainment, so I took the opportunity. Shout out to LeBron.
I know you was gonna do that shit. But anyway,
Real quick, you saw that?
anyway, so Holly, I know that you don't watch, but anyway, Ray, P Valley is back. Have you already watched
wow,
the
here
first
we go.
episode?
There we go.
Is he's muted?
You said
There we
P.
go.
You said P Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, P Valley's back. That first episode is trash. That shit was trash.
Yeah. Is it the same writers? Did somebody leave?
I don't know, but
I know it took
that
a
shit,
while
that
for season
car
2 to
wash
come.
strip show, that shit was trash.
You didn't what did they call it?
That nigga jacking
Yeah,
out to a girl dancing? Fuck no.
What?
Okay, so you assumed. I'm not gonna say you assumed. You were right. You knew I didn't watch
Thank
it.
you. Yes, I know that you don't watch it.
But why would you? How do you know I didn't watch it? Or I don't watch P Valley?
I think because you don't
Why?
watch strippers.
No, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like your type of show.
Seems like it's some
very,
bullshit. It really seems like it's some bullshit. Every time even
rah,
right now,
you know.
right now when I'm listening to y'all talk about it, I see people talk about it online. I see some of the clips. It looks like it's some bullshit. So you're right. It is not my type of show. I'm amazed at how many people love this show, though.
Keep it here.
Okay, now you want me to keep it.
Because you got a little
last season it was very interesting.
To me.
Last season it was cool. This season, and then this is another thing I don't like. I feel like they should have caught it up to speed because they're so behind.
They just jumped into it. Yeah. They just jumped right into a period of time.
Let's get over it.
Oh yeah.
That shit was
so because they were so behind. That's why I'm like, did they lose writers? Was it a reason that it had
how many seasons? How many seasons are we in?
This is only the second.
P-Valley?
Second season.
It's only second season. So
yeah, let's move on from the shutdown and shit. Like we're damn near a year and a half past the shutdown and shit. You're still talking about that. Like,
you know what will be even better is if we just move on from P Valley for the rest of the segment of this part of the show.
Oh,
sound like nobody's really feeling it right
less.
Now.
I'm drunk.
Need more time.
Shut up, right?
Sound like the public ain't feeling it. Sound like the public ain't feeling it.
Okay, it was a little sassy, but we can move on.
Me?
Are you watching anything that you would like to talk about then?
No, but just because you said that was sassy, I will say shout out to myself for releasing Sassy, the Art of Cheating episodes, season 1, episode 1.
You're welcome.
Audiobook version. So you sometimes you got to take a lemon and turn it into lemonade. And dealing with Cash and Ray, you have to find little opportunities to do that. So I'm not gonna let y'all continue to stress me out because we all got enough shit that we stressed out about, and y'all not gonna do me like this every time we on the air.
What's this?
I don't know.
World's smallest violin. Sell that shit somewhere else. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into our trending.
That was very
topic
corny.
again.
And Ray, you thought that was funny? That was some corny shit, Cash.
You be so loud in my headphones sometimes. I swear to God. Don't yell it like that.
She said your book, it got her through her day yesterday. When are you releasing the next audio book?
It'll be a minute. I'm actually finna do casting for episode 2, probably next month. I'm looking to start doing the recordings for that, so it takes us a little while to get all of that ambiance and everything together. But I'm real excited, man. And shout out to all of the voice actors that worked with me on that episode, and I look forward to working with more talent in the local area. So, Sylvia, right on for listening to that. I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was going to say shout out to Sylvia for buying your book or downloaded whatever she did, stole it, whatever she did. At least she's listening to it.
Bootleg that motherfucker. However you get it,
Right.
Shout out to you for doing it. Just don't let me catch you if you got it illegally.
Right. I'm sorry.
What?
Okay, so recently Monique has been back in the news. She did a comedy show, and during her set, she called out DL Hughley for whatever reason about their contracts. And I don't know, it just got really messy really
I don't
quickly.
even want to do this. This is fucked up.
At first,
this DL and Monique shit is real fucked up. I don't even want to. I almost feel bad.
It's very tricky, I know.
Right. Because when it first came out, and a lot of the details wasn't out yet, I was okay with Monique talking shit. You had a comedy show, talk your shit. But then when the truth come out, it's like, receipts. Whoa.
DL went on ahead and showed us the contract, the receipts.
Everything,
and that just kind of invalidated
everything she said.
But then she kept going.
I don't know if it's everything. Did it invalidate it invalidated the most, the bulk of her stance, I thought. But then, like Cash is saying, she kept going. So she might have had some sort of validity that was still there. But
right.
I think she was more hanging on a string.
She could have dropped it. She could have dropped it. But then she kept going, okay? And in the process of her still going, she kind of brings up a situation that happened between him and his daughter that, he kind of talked about some things that he said, he kind of regretted in the aspects with his daughter. So she brings that up, which, I mean, that goes against her whole form, right? Because she's all about, hey, my loves and doing all of that. But then you were okay with bringing up a very traumatizing situation for somebody who had nothing to do with the conversation.
She's a savage. She's one of those don't poke the bear.
So it makes people kind of go back to when she was like, oh, I've been blackballed, I've been bullied, blah, blah, blah. And now they're kind of looking like, okay, was there validity in anything that people were saying that she was hard to work with, that, she was in fact the bully? So I think with her kind of egging it on, she's kind of like ruined the progress that she's made,
Well, see, that's what I kind of disagree with, because I think some of those previous situations, and DL did mention those situations in this back and forth, some of those people that he mentioned, they've since reconciled with Monique and even gone as far as to apologize and say that they were wrong in that situation. Whatever happened in that situation or those previous situations, I think those are what they are. This DL situation, she's completely invalidated on that situation as far as I'm concerned. I don't think that all of that shit that was going on with her being hard to work with and all that, she is who she is, and she's one of those, like I said, don't poke the bear people, and people are continuing to work with her now, even with all in the midst of all this stuff going on. People have apologized to her.
Did they apologize to her as far as saying she's wrong, they were wrong, or just apologize because it was another black woman that they don't want to put down?
That they went too far. Like it don't for me, that's between them, right? They don't have to have an apology on all counts. Like, I don't have to agree with I was wrong with every single thing that you think I was wrong in. But if I give you an apology and say, hey, I might have took it too far, or I might can see how that made you feel, and we have a personal relationship, so if I apologize in any form and it's accepted on that other behalf, then you can't really keep bringing that up. Like, they've reconciled that.
But not everybody.
There's been a few people. About the court? Are we talking about the court of public opinion?
Because I think you can still bring it up. I mean, looking at D.L. Hughley's side, I think he can bring that up to validate what he's saying. because everybody is saying it about her. So what he was basically saying, it's not him, it's not Oprah, it's not Tyler, it's you, Monique. So
Yeah, you
regardless
can't
if
go
they
back to that. For me,
apologize
you
or
can't go
not,
back to that if some of those situations have kind of reversed
But they
themselves.
Yes,
never
you
You can't keep going
said
back
they
to that.
never said that they were wrong and she was right. They just
right,
said we're moving
Are
on from
y'all?
this situation.
right.
I don't want to. This will be the
I
time
think the
right
only
here,
one that
Cash.
really like apologized was Lee Daniels
Yeah, he was
for
the only
whatever
Well,
they
that's
punk.
had.
big.
He
That's
was the
enough.
only
If
punk that
so,
apologized.
see, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
He was a
Um,
punk. She talked bad about him. I
She
can
went
understand Lee
far.
Daniels
that's between
apologizing because of
them,
the
though. Like
position
that's
that
between
he
them,
in.
bro.
We're not
If they
arguing that
Hold
it's
on.
not
reconcile,
between
But
them.
Lee Daniels apologized because of the position that he's in. That's
he
why.
went too far. Lee
He
Daniels
went too
They
far.
was one of the
both
ring. He
did.
was the ringleader in pushing that narrative amongst their peers about her.
But
And
is he
so for
not
him,
proving it right now?
if he's the one, he's the ringleader that did that. He had that power and influence to get all of them other black folks to turn against her, and he apologized for that. That's enough. So for them situations, for me, that's enough.
Hey,
That
I
this
just want to let
DL,
you know,
let me
bro.
say this, right? Hold on, right? Let me just say this
So you
real
can
quick.
talk over me, but I can't talk over
No,
you.
real quick. Let me just finish saying this. On the DL situation, Monique is in the complete wrong in that situation because DL showed the contract, the receipts, and some of that bullshit that she did in this situation with DL. I agree. Monique was in the wrong on.
I still feel like it can be brought up though. It's like if there's a history of you doing the same shit to different people,
That
yes, they
somebody
can bring that
accused
up.
you of doing in the past.
Are you
So
talking about? Are you talking about the public bringing it up, or
anybody,
Any
between those people, between
no, I'm
those two
saying
parties who were?
anybody that's involved with her. So like what Dio did, he brought up situations that she was involved in with multiple people saying the same thing.
But all of that stemmed from Lee Daniels
It
ringleader.
don't matter. They still have the same experience with
right?
her.
That's like if somebody gets accused of stealing,
They
right?
said that. A lot of
That's
that
like
shit
if
they
somebody
said they
gets
were.
accused of stealing and you get caught stealing again, right? So now I still
So
gotta what?
so
So what?
I agree with y'all on that. But what I'm talking about is in that situation, there seemed to be a lot of groupthink and Lee Daniels kind of pulling that narrative amongst those peers, that peer group, right? That seemed to be some of what was going on. And so if he was the ringleader in that, because none of this hasn't been the history. That was something that we found out that happened. It came out all of a sudden. Now people spoke out and other people came with their testimony, but this hasn't been something that we've heard about Monique's reputation and personality from the jump of her career. This is something that happened within the
But you
last few
don't
years.
always hear about it from the jump. It takes one person
Okay,
to
but it
to
was
bring it
Lee
out.
Daniels that led that fucking mob, that fucking lynch mob against her, and he was the one that apologized.
Congratulations to Lee Daniels.
Okay, but I just don't think there's nothing wrong with him.
I
I
did
think
not
it's
like
between
to
those
get
two
second.
parties.
Nobody
Are
said it
y'all
was,
saying the public? The
bro.
public
No,
can bring it up, is what you're
bro.
saying.
Nobody is saying he's wrong for apologizing. What we're saying is, if she has another incident, people can use those past experiences as well. That's
The
it.
public or people that she worked with.
I just said it.
Damn
The
it, the
people that she
public
worked with.
and the people she worked with.
Okay.
Yeah,
Future people that could possibly work with her.
exactly. And if they seeing the same thing that DL said, that Lee said, that Tyler said, that
Why
Oprah said,
take
all
the
these people,
risk?
yes, they can bring it up to say it's not us, it's you, sister. And I like Monique, but I feel like she
No.
goes too far with shit.
No.
Way
I,
too
when
far.
she went off
Don't
at
do
the
this.
stage,
Don't do this. Don't start
like
lying. Y'all don't like
like I
Monique
said,
right now.
listen,
Y'all against her.
no,
Y'all
listen,
part of
Ain't
the
nobody,
conspiracy against
bro,
her.
no.
Shout out to
When
Monique. We
she
gonna
brought
protect
up
that
his
black
daughter,
queen.
that
This
was
is
fucked
bro,
up.
bro.
we a
If you
few
want
days from
somebody to listen to you,
Juneteenth. We
you
gonna
gotta stop
support
and
that
cut your
black
mic off.
queen. And we
Bro,
gonna
you want,
support
No,
DL.
no.
you
She
want
was wrong in
someone to
that
listen to you,
situation.
you have to
When
learn to
she
cut
brought
your
up
mic
that
off.
situation with his daughter, that's when she became wrong as fuck. And I don't
That's
care
what I
any
said.
type
She
of
was
way that
wrong
you
in
want to
this
put
whole
it.
DL. This
I,
whole
So
I
DL
that's what
like
it
situation.
Monique.
is.
She was wrong. That's
Look,
my point. She was
bro,
wrong in this
bro,
DL
bro,
situation, but you
bro.
can't
You
keep
gotta
bringing up
learn.
that
You
other
gotta learn
shit.
to cut your mic off and listen sometimes.
Okay, all right. Well, let's do
I
it.
like
Come on.
Monique. I even said when she went up on stage and talked her shit, I liked it because it's funny, it's comedy. But if you're going to do it to the extent that she did it, you got to make sure you had 100% facts, and she didn't.
And that's what I agree on that. She was wrong.
But you're trying to say, oh, we don't like Monique, blah 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 blah. No,
I'm saying don't keep bringing up the past. Don't keep bringing up the past because she was wrong in this situation.
Past shit. She's still doing the same shit.
We can still like her. We can bring up her past and say we still like her.
And say that.
Real quick question then. So let me ask you this. Real quick question. I'm asking both of y'all this. Real quick question. Just not talking about Monique, but anybody. Let's say anybody has in that situation. It's not Monique, and this person has now said, okay, they changed their ways, they moving on. That person is no longer ever allowed to make one mistake going forward without people saying, oh shit, look, there you go again. You can't make one mistake without people going forward.
She made the one mistake, right? And then she kept going and then brought the whole man.
I'm saying this DL situation is one situation though, right?
It's one situation that she would not fucking let go of. She just dug her heels in.
I really thought that was a dumb question you asked, honestly.
Like, come on. It wasn't just
Ray, go to hell.
I'm just saying because she did it herself. So if you're saying, oh, I'm a changed person, but then when you get that platform in front of thousands of people and you dog somebody, to me, that's not showing change.
You can't never make one mistake is all I'm saying.
You can make a mistake, but this is what I'm saying. The contract that she had, whatever she had said,
she was fucked up.
That she was supposed to be the headline or whatever. It's a way to go about it. If you apologize and you say I'm going to be better, then guess what? When you get that opportunity to be better, you need to show it. She did not. And then she continued on and on and on and on about it.
Exactly. That's the part. The on and
I'm saying she's wrong on that. I just don't.
But that's anybody. That's anybody though. Okay. That's anybody. If you make them, if you say, "Hey, I'm going to be a better person," it's easier when nothing is happening to say that. But remember what you said when it actually is time to actually live by your words.
Okay, so I agree with y'all on all of that. We ain't got to keep on harping on the Monique situation, but I just don't want y'all to attack her.
Nobody's attacking her. We said we liked her.
We're moving on. Thank you.
Moving on, Ray. Relax, Ray. Why don't nobody ever tell Ray to relax?
Relax? What? All right.
We have told both of y'all to relax. So you say what?
Cocaine relaxes you.
Oh my God. Okay, so I want to just get into this real quick because Holly, for whatever reason, is like really wanting to talk about this. Amber
don't do that. That ain't nothing that I just really want to talk about.
Guilty of defamation in the Johnny Depp case. There we go.
From here, Ro. That's your baby.
Boom.
It's not my baby. Don't do this.
And I saw you. And I saw you potting on Facebook, talking about
it. I
saw that. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
I missed that.
I saw that. Yeah. Asking was Amber Heard for the streets.
Okay. That was podding. That was
low key. It's a little bit podding.
Okay.
A little bit.
Listen.
What's the name of the show today?
Oh, we had the show topic, or we still in the trending?
We just want to know the title. Oh, there it is. Thank you, producer.
Thank you, producer. Sound like he was podding me. Is that not in our contract not to pod before the show?
All right.
Oh, somebody read the whole contract.
Are y'all gonna let me talk? Right.
Producer, they're like a $50 fine.
Cash, I'm sick of your shit too. Producer, like can you just
we
want
can talk
me
about
to
it
lead
later.
this?
It's fine. We'll talk about
you see how they asked me to lead this segment and they haven't let me talk since. I
Go
just
ahead.
want everybody to pay attention to that.
The floor is yours. Are you mixing your liquors? What's that you're drinking on now?
It's just tea, bro.
Who takes a tea break during like drinking liquor? Like what?
So what? You drink tea? You drink liquor? Then you drink tea?
Right? Like who does
what
that?
I'm doing, bro.
I'm drinking Henny and then I take a tea break.
What type of metro? Man, this nigga here.
What? Is that a custom we don't know of? Can
Right.
we
What
share?
the?
Okay.
All right.
Johnny and Amber.
Whenever y'all ready. Whenever y'all ready. I feel like every time I open my fucking mouth, y'all get down my shit. Can I fucking talk?
You got 45 seconds. Go.
Go.
Listen, I really don't have this much concern for Johnny and Amber. It was just funny. It was a lot of funny viral clips from their trial, and it was more news than it was anything. I asked, was she for the streets, because she seemed like a crazy bitch that he shouldn't have wifed up from the jump. So if any of y'all, I know y'all didn't follow the trial, but there was some things revealed in the trial that if you followed it, yeah, she would have been for the streets. It was a worthy question for me to ask. I wasn't podding early like that.
Okay,
right? Are you
debatable.
timing?
Oh look, he had time left. You had like 10 seconds left. You did like so.
Why do y'all do this? Is this really are we this desperate for content that we do this week in and week out? Week in and week out. Y'all judge me for all of my responses and replies.
You're getting a little loud.
Well, if we're being honest, the way that we are on the podcast is what got us to the top 5 in the Kansas City Choice Award.
You keep doing this shit.
I'm just telling you what the fans say. The fans say this. Our viewers say this.
Like, I don't know why you don't want to like admit that.
Right. It's just us. So, it's how we do things. Our morale. You're the alcoholic.
I'm sorry.
Looks like we have somebody in the comments. Okay. Somebody in the comments followed a little bit of the
send her a friend request and y'all can talk about it later. All right, moving on. So
wow. See how she did me? Producer, you gotta notice this shit week in and week out. This is how they do me. I'm sick of y'all shit.
We do our best. So Apple just announced that they're coming out with a new update. I'm really excited about it, guys. You're going to be able to unsend messages, this new update. Like,
I can't wait.
That's what.
Look at God.
I'm gonna see how it works. I'm gonna see how good it works. I'm gonna send a dick pic to you, Cash, and then unsend it.
You gotta move quick. That's the thing about it, though. You gotta be quick.
You gotta do it before
so
they
wait
read
a minute.
it.
Why is this?
Because I ain't got my read receipts on. You know what I'm saying?
Why is this good news? Why is this good news that they releasing an update where you can unsend a message?
There's times where you send text to the wrong person that you want. Oh shit!
Players fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've done it.
Somebody said the drunk text can now be deleted.
But see, the drunk text, that's not really gonna work because those usually you don't realize that until you're sober. So the person's probably already read them.
So they've already read it.
Yeah. I mean, you might be lucky.
So for y'all think it's a good thing because maybe you can stop something from being read. That's why y'all think it's a good thing.
You can unsend
not necessarily.
Yeah, and you can edit.
What do you mean?
Unsend and edit.
You can edit your text. So I guess you can edit it if it's not read or
before they read it, or
probably before they read it.
Before they read.
You know, it's like an email. They don't read it. You can unsend it, bring it back.
Are we sure about this? Can we get some fact check on this question? When they say you can
that's what it said.
Well, I didn't
you can
read that.
Edit and unsend.
I'm talking about when you say edit. Are you saying that a text can be sitting in a thread and I can go in there and change what's in there at any time, or is there some sort of window of when I can edit the text? Probably if they have not read it.
Yeah, if they have not opened it and read it, you may be able to send it back. Yeah, it's still going to show that you sent it. That is true, which I don't care. It's similar to Facebook where you go and you send a message, then you go back and you say unsend.
No, see, Josh is saying in the comments that you'll be able to edit a text at any time, and I just don't believe that. I'm not going to be able to go back through my text messages and just start picking shit to edit. Ain't no way. It got to be a window of when I can edit that text.
But maybe attention to the update release, and he knows these answers.
He's got to be wrong about that. There's no way.
How do you know he's wrong? You just want him to be wrong.
Well, but just think about it, right? Think about what we're talking about.
Okay, listen, I found it.
At any time. Okay, go ahead.
You can edit a message for up to 15 minutes after sending it.
Oh, so is
And
he
that's
wrong?
the same.
Apologize.
And that's the same for messages. Unsend any messages for up to 15 minutes after sending it.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. You ain't gonna be able to go and do that at any time. It's got to be a window of when you can edit that message, because that opens up a
15
whole
minutes.
different floodgate. 15 minutes. You got 15 minutes before you can do that. Now, y'all saying y'all think it's a good thing because maybe you send something that you don't want somebody to see or read.
Yeah. You ain't been never like moving too quick and like, send the wrong thing to the wrong person. Like, no, never. Maybe just me.
Yeah, I'm trying to be very careful about this because yes, I'm very familiar with that culture and art, but that's the art of cheating that I write about when I go back to my flashbacks about my former life.
It ain't even
so
necessarily
y'all master cheaters? Are y'all cheaters? And that's why y'all celebrating this? I can unsend something now. I can edit. I got 15 minutes before I can edit it. That sounds like some cheating shit.
Cheating is so played out. We're too old for that.
Right, like why?
Okay. Man, we're not 20 anymore. We're 40.
Why your drink so close to the screen?
Yeah, no one's worried about cheating.
It's really just bother. Is it everything that I do? The tone of my voice.
Just,
I put my drink right here on the table. I ain't talking about
a lot of things. It's a lot of things.
It sounds like you want to cheat. Are you upset that you can't cheat anymore?
I almost choked.
No, I'm not excited about I'm trying to figure out why people are excited.
Because you don't send nobody text message besides you and your wife. You're boring.
Right, like it's not our fault.
Good morning, beautiful.
Why y'all do
good
me,
morning, Mikey.
Y'all gonna bully me the whole? Are we at the commercial break yet? Because they gonna bully me the whole first hour of the show. They gonna bully me.
I just feel like,
and I can't take it. I'm sick of y'all shit.
I feel like it is a good update because sometimes you do send messages to the wrong person. That's it.
Y'all still do that. Y'all don't think y'all too old to be sending messages to the wrong person?
Sometimes it
can happen. You're
especially when you're using your voice text.
Yeah.
And they send it to the wrong person. Yeah. It happens.
Voice text?
Yeah, voice text.
You can send a voice. You sent a voice text to the wrong person, my nigga.
Yeah, I have. They pulled up the wrong name.
I just feel like
voice to text. Why are you acting so old right now? Like
he's acting very old.
No,
yeah.
You ain't never talked to your Siri like, "Hey Siri, text such and such." What are you like? Come on now.
Definitely.
Send he didn't say that.
Message to April, and then
because everybody would know what he was talking about. You're the only person that was like confused.
No, I did not know. I was surprised that he had done that. That you had actually sent a voice text to the wrong person.
Oh, were you surprised?
Why would you be surprised at that?
Well, I'm just
don't even worry about it. It's time for commercial.
I'm surprised that you clumsy motherfuckers are sending the wrong text to the wrong people.
Producer, you
Have you ever seen a picture or a portrait full of beautiful color and intricate detail, so complex and deep and exploding with pure artistry? Give it but a glance and you'll never appreciate the true brilliance behind it. Yet, stare at it for too long and you'll become consumed by its mystique and engrossed to near obsession. Cheating is a work of art. This is the masterpiece that I've always liked to call the art of cheating.
All right. Are we back? Just me? Just carrying on by myself. That's cool. Are you gonna bring anybody back out so we can get into the main topic? All right.
I think the producer was trying to give you the floor, Cash.
No, we gotta all be here for this one. Like, no, that's not how I envisioned it. Okay, because I want to see our reactions when I talk about the real GOAT in the game. So, recently, what?
Okay, here we go.
Are we? Yeah. Okay. Go. So recently, what? Ray, I need you to focus. I need you to focus. Okay.
Who, Ray or me? You said me?
I said Ray.
Oh, okay, my bad. Go ahead.
You always be like so late. Okay, anyway. So recently Lori Harvey and Michael Jordan, boo-hoo, broke up and like the internet like basically exploded. There we go. Already a hater. Can we block him, producer? Thank you. I don't understand why men are like
Who be blocking?
Josh is the name.
He said she the GOAT.
No, he said GOAT, she for the streets. He was saying like sarcastically, like she's not a GOAT, she's for the streets. Holly, come on, man.
I don't think that's what he's saying.
He is saying it.
I think that he's. If you for the streets, you can't be the GOAT. If you for the streets, is that what we saying?
I think that's the way he's saying it. See, he's just said it. Waste that man's time. Now, I don't understand why men are like all in a gas over this when like this is literally the same thing.
I don't. I look.
One more little. Okay.
What Lori Harvey is doing is exactly what men do to women. We can't sit up here and we can't sit up here and have a double standard because she's a woman. But what I will say is this: I think she took it too far with the Black Panther.
No, okay. What she did, them breaking up is not even the reason why she's the GOAT. It's the after effects, like how she scrubbed her Instagram clean from that man, like this, that quick.
Okay.
This picture here.
All right.
She was like on her Instagram stories, kicking it. He at the game looking all sad and shit. She got niggas writing whole essays on the internet about how women is wrong.
She's deleted all evidence. She's deleted all evidence that they were even together.
All evidence.
So listen, let me producer, if you will, can we get that other picture of Lori Harvey out? And Cash and Ray, my fellow podcast team, can I get maybe 45 seconds to 90 seconds to say what I really want to say here?
How do you go from 45 to 90?
I'm just asking. I might go overboard because y'all might keep cutting me off. I want to include y'all cutting me off in this, but don't go overboard with it.
I'm gonna mute it.
Okay, so here's the thing. Lori being the GOAT, she can be the GOAT and she can be for the streets at the same time. I think that the people that do have a problem with what happened in this situation. I don't think it has anything to do with what she did. What she did, she's young, she's living her best life. I think there's been an episode earlier in this show where I've called Lori Harvey the fucking GOAT. We told Michael B. Jordan at that time, we was in the comments, no, this ain't the one that you wife, my nigga. She the GOAT, nigga. She the fucking female Future. Future the rapper, that's Lori the Harvey. She gonna run through them. Whether she giving up the pussy or not. This is what she gonna do. She gonna break your fucking heart. This ain't the one that you wife up. And we were telling Michael B. Jordan that at the time, and what the women were saying was, y'all let that man be a real man. He's in love with her. She not gonna finesse him. She not gonna break his heart. Y'all was defending that shit. So we not surprised, all right? We ain't surprised that it happened. Ain't nobody mad at Lori. We mad at the inconsistency of Lori's fucking supporters, the women. Because we knew that she was gonna do this. What nigga didn't know that she wasn't gonna do this? Ray, didn't you know she was gonna do this?
Definitely knew she was gonna do it.
What we all knew she was gonna do this. None of us said, damn, Michael B. Jordan done finally made Lori Harvey act right.
Okay.
None of us said that. We all knew that.
You've reached your time, sir. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Get the fuck up out of here.
I'm not surprised, nor am I mad about it. You know, I'm not mad about it at all because
exactly.
I feel like she had an alternative motive behind it, and she could be basically getting us back for all the things we've done to women. And I'm with it. Fuck these niggas' lives up, sis. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
City Girls up 10 at the half.
How is she necessarily fucking up their lives? Like, you know, they could have started.
Why would you fake
See,
that you're happy in a relationship? Then when he proposed, you say no and y'all break up.
Because she didn't want to get married.
That's what I'm saying. She's fucking up niggas' lives. She's intentionally hurting.
But we knew she was.
He knew that she wasn't ready to get married. He knew he was.
No, he didn't. She had him under a spell. We was in the comments. We was in the comments telling him. And he read all that shit, but he read all of y'all saying no. Y'all let him be a man. There y'all go with that toxic shit. He read that shit and he said, you know what, I'm doing the right thing. But we knew she was gonna do him like this.
I don't think that she displayed any type of signs of wanting to get married at this point in her life. I do not believe that. I'm sorry. You cannot.
Well, we don't know their relationship, so you know, maybe he saw something we didn't see. Something.
Okay.
You know, she played that smooth to show him something that he probably thought she wanted to spend the rest of her young life. You're talking about a young thought. This girl, I don't even think is 27, right?
She's 25.
She's not even 27.
She's 25. Yeah.
She's definitely not ready. She fucked.
Thank you.
A father, a son.
Wait, I didn't mean that part. Right.
She fucked.
That's why she the GOAT. Shout out to Queen Lori. She the motherfucking GOAT. Yeah. Because she doing her thing, and we ain't mad at her for that.
Right. Ain't mad at her at all.
We ain't mad at her for that.
Any man that's mad at her is just simply on some women ain't shit.
Let me so what I'm saying, if I appeared upset or having an issue with anything, what I had an issue was people gaslighting. I hate that term, but just gaslighting and playing that game. Hey, we know that she had no intention on taking this to any next. We knew this from the beginning. But y'all women, y'all gaslight niggas when we trying to stop it. Like, hey, that ain't the one.
Yeah, I like them together.
Yeah, y'all knew that. Y'all
what was we supposed to do?
For that.
What was we supposed to do?
If y'all want me to tell you something, I actually fucked her while they was together.
For real?
Oh my God, man! How did he get that off, producer? All right,
it's too late.
Right.
You know.
Shout out to Ray.
With her.
Shout out to Ray. Listen, we knew that. I'm saying, Cash, that y'all y'all wrong. If anybody is wrong, we knew that it was gonna come to this, but y'all acted like it wasn't. Y'all acted like it was. She deserved this, and that's what blah blah blah. Y'all was on some city girl shit with the finesse. That's what it is. It's called the finesse. Y'all
What's that mean? Where he's like, tough. And he ain't got nothing to say.
You know what? This is what really would end the game for us kings, is if he go back to her. If he goes back to her,
well, you know what? We don't know if that's what really happened, right? That he tried.
We don't know about the whole engagement thing.
We don't know if that's really what happened. It's rumored that he didn't want to break up, but she ended things with him. He wanted to stay together. We don't know if he proposed to her and all of that.
Well, regardless of it is, she went and took all his pictures down. So if he goes back, not
the pictures down. The picture with the goat. Picture with the goat. Because she know what the streets is saying.
Yeah.
She was thinking it that weekend.
Maliciously. So if he goes back to her after all this shit, I think the game over. I think City Girls won this game.
Somebody said he about to put out some good ass movies.
Because
about to be.
Travis Kelce had put us up by 20. Travis Kelce put us up by 20.
That was not true. She said that was not true.
We don't give a fuck what she said. Hold on. No. We don't give a fuck what she says because, of course, she's not going to be honest and say, oh, he never paid for nothing, which, I don't believe that to be a true story either. However, that's what the fuck was said, and that's what we're going to go with.
No,
my boy.
No, we're not doing that, Ray.
We can't do that.
No,
we can't do that.
Who the fuck side are you on? Are you with the City Girls or are you with the Canes?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking this nigga.
Listen, I'm.
What do you got to say?
I'm on the sideline. I'm part of the coach. I'm part of the coaching staff. I'm part of the coaching staff. Listen, I'm part of the coaching staff, and what I'm saying is.
Oh, he didn't date black women before, so Lori Harvey was kind of a new thing. Remember, he was all about the white girls. My bad, I was responding to the.
Okay. So here's what we said. Here's what we said when they got together. This ain't the one that you wife up, Michael B. Jordan.
Said that, bro.
I know, but let me finish this point, Ray. Eat a dick. Cash, I'm addressing you because Ray, I'm trying to speak for us. I'm coaching right now. Cash, yes. Listen.
Yes.
We knew, because I'm on the coaching staff for the City Boys. We knew that Lori was a formidable opponent on the other side. We knew that from the jump.
That's true.
Do who know that I'm the coach? He asked whose side I'm on. I'm saying I'm coaching. Somebody got to be as part of the coaching niggas that have the conversations and say, hey, this is how we going to score. All right? What I'm saying is this. Y'all acted like this was going to be Sierra and Russell. We knew Lori wasn't looking for love. Like Ray said, she done hit a father and son. Celebrity. She get A-list niggas. And she put them in her Black Widow web.
What did you want us to do?
I wanted y'all to be honest. I want y'all to be honest and stop helping the finesse. If somebody is finessing the other person, the general public doesn't have to help when you know that they finessing that person. You don't have to help. Stay neutral. Stay neutral.
I'll take a note.
All I'm saying, we knew that Michael B. Jordan was going to get his heart broke by wife in this one. And like you said, Ray.
Shut up, Ray.
That was bullshit.
That's what women do, though. Y'all do that. I like him.
We're supposed to be happy for them.
Let me ask y'all this, Cash, since you speak for the women delegation. Why do y'all say that about everybody? There's never a couple that y'all dislike.
Why be rude? What is the point? What would be
because you got to be honest sometimes and say, no, this shit is not going to work.
No, you know what they do? Ray,
because
I think
you never
that they
know.
do that. So let's
we
say,
have seen shit.
No, you lying.
Nobody thought would have worked.
Ray, I think that might be off a little bit because if somebody like Future, let's say somebody like Future showed up in a relationship with somebody who was, looking for love, they would have a problem with it. They would be like, girl, you need to let that nigga go. He for the streets.
No, because when Future was with Lori, I like him for her.
Who said that?
I don't know if I saw that.
Shit.
I don't know if I saw that. Somebody like Future, they say he for the streets just like we say Lori for the streets. Somebody like Future, I ain't never seen women support.
It ain't gonna stop no girls from fucking with Future at all.
I know that, but I ain't never seen like the general public kind of support that when it's somebody like Future.
Anytime Future pops up with a new girl, they support it. Black people, I like them together. Shut the fuck up.
Gassing them up. And you know what? So do we do agree that Lori Harvey, based upon her history and her past behavior, she's for the streets.
She's definitely for the streets. She is the streets.
Okay, so I ain't got no problem with.
Can we get a definition?
Michael B. Jordan,
what is for the streets exactly?
Do we have that picture of all the men that she's dated in the?
Oh, is that we got a picture of that?
I don't know if we have it, but there's a picture. Let me see if I can find it.
Wow.
Lori Harvey, all the
there
men.
is a picture. There's a picture that was floating around about, just kind of, showing all of the different high-profile niggas that she's been with in her short.
So dating
we can't
is
say
being
25.
for the streets?
We can't say 25 years, right? Because she's 25 years old, but she hasn't been active in the dating world for 25 years. Maybe at best, let's say maybe 5-6 years at best. She's been with probably a dozen.
6 years. A dozen.
So in 5 or 6 years, she's been with a dozen high-profile people.
I sent you the picture
in the photos. Because I did say this, we don't really have.
Okay. I sent you the picture, producer. I want you to upload this picture. Every single man that she's dated in this picture that I just sent, it was in the last 3 years.
Is she in the picture with all of them?
I want to say this. Yes. She's in the picture with them. Okay, but this is what I want to say. We don't know that she fucked all of them. Because part of the finesse game is sometimes you can just get over on a motherfucker and not give them what they really after. That's what the finesse game is about.
Bro,
man, I ain't gonna. We don't know that.
Bro, stop it. She fucked them.
I don't know.
And it's okay. If she wanted to get that pussy away, she gave it away. It's okay.
Okay, so
she's for the street.
But okay,
so you said
we don't know if
years.
Future
We're
fucked
giving her 5 years of dating.
We don't know. No, that's 3. That picture was within the last 2.5 years.
Oh,
no, it wasn't. It couldn't have been 2.5.
No, it cannot be 2.5.
She's only been with Michael B. Jordan for the last year. That's 2.5 years worth of
Listen, that picture cannot. How many people are on that picture? How many people are on that picture?
She fucked Diddy.
There's no way that's 2.5 years worth of relationships,
4,
bro.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dicks in 2.5 years.
No.
She didn't fuck all them. I don't believe that.
She fucked every single one of them.
I don't believe she fucked all of them.
I think she fucked every single one of them.
You said 2.5 years?
2.5 years, yes. 9 dicks, 2.5 years. Exactly. It's not bad.
I don't believe she fucked all of them. I don't think it's fair to say that unless we know for a fact that she actually was sexually active, and I think that matters.
Shut the fuck up. This is our story. Right. We're telling it how we want to tell it. She fucked 9 niggas in 2 years.
Two of the pictures, somebody said 2 of the pictures are Trey Songz.
That's 4.5 niggas in. That's 4.5 niggas a year. So if you do the math, that's a nigga every 3 months.
Y'all making. See, y'all going too far with the narrative.
Are you protecting this? Are you protecting? This is what I say.
No, I'm not. I just want us to get the stat line right. I just want us to get the stat line right, my nigga. Because, so this is what I want to say, Ray. Let me answer the question. I want us to get the stat. I want us to get the stat line right, my nigga, because if she did fuck all of them, then they not really up by 10 points. Because some of them niggas did just want to fuck.
No.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about her past. She put the City Girls up by 10 because of how she did this nigga. And if you want to be honest, we had to come back from when Black China
go to the finesse.
Look, we had to come back from when Black China finessed the fuck out of Rob, dumbass. Made that motherfucker give her a baby just to put him on child support for a baby that he takes care of.
Well, I didn't think Rob was actually even part of the. I didn't think Rob was part of the City Boys. Conglomerate.
They represent all of us. These fucking dummies.
So he's on the team.
Yeah, he let Black China
you don't know that
fuck out of his dumb ass.
You was a coach.
So that's basically saying Travis Kelce's not a part of City Boys.
Guys, go to hell.
They're with us.
So listen, that's what I'm saying. We don't really know if she fucked all of them. I think that she's the goat of finesse.
She fucked them, bro.
Okay, but even if she didn't, she dated them.
She sucked every single one they did.
Right. Now, damn it, producer.
Somebody said, is that what was in that picture with her and Diddy? Somebody said her and Diddy wore matching outfits. He definitely fucked.
2.5 years. She sucked 9 dicks in 2.5 years.
6 months per guy. Come on.
That's not in a 5-year time frame. They're making
us solid numbers. That was 5 years.
That was 2.5. She fucked and sucked 9 niggas dicks in 2.5 years.
No.
I don't think
she sucked 9 dicks in 2 years.
I don't think that is fair. I don't think that it's fair to say
that she was sexually active.
Can somebody do the math? I'm not really good at
2.5 years, 9 dicks in your mouth.
Can we just say 3 years? Can we call it even 3?
But we know that it was more than 2.5 years. Why Why can't we get the stat right, my nigga? That's all I want to do. Get the stat right.
We don't know
the
stats. If you don't know the
gonna
stats,
call
we
it
know it
3
was
years.
more than 2.
Bro,
You're gonna
you
say
don't know the
3
stats.
years.
You go with what sales. Controversy
3
sales.
years.
He sucked 9 dicks.
3 years, and we'll say 8. We'll say one person.
So what would she be
That's
the
just
goat
a picture.
of then? That's what I want to
That's
say.
just
So
a
so if she
picture.
for
What
the
about
streets.
ones- Bro, what about the victims that's not pictured? She at least sucked
not
about
pictured.
15 dicks in the last 2 or 3 years.
How are you just adding on numbers at this point? Now we're
Because
just
you
making
have
up
to think about
imaginary numbers.
you got to think about the ones that are the victims that are not present.
But
Those are just celebrities. You don't think a regular
Okay,
nigga
so
fucked
let me
her?
say
Yeah,
this.
I fucked her.
Let's say okay, so then she's the goat of what? Of toxicity? Like Future will be a goat for the male, for the city boys, for that
part.
For that side.
Oh, we know what our
but they
moms
both
did.
for the streets
A
though.
little bit
They
of
for
what
the
they did.
streets though. They for the streets though. So they
that's
just
the
a
point
goat
that I'm
in that
getting to.
category. They
How
just
is
a
she-
goat in
What is
that.
for the streets? What is for the streets when you're dating? So
Evelyn,
like,
you're making my point. When you said who give a fuck what she do with her body, we don't know what our mamas did to get us here. You're making my point. I don't care how many dicks she sucked. I just want this nigga to stop.
No, fuck that. No, fuck that. You ain't gonna get on here talking about my mama like that. Wait a minute. I know
Thank you.
all she said is that you
Wait,
do
I
it
know
for
exactly
here.
what my mama did to get me here. She had sex with my father, and she got pregnant from that. There was nothing else to get me here. What are you talking about? To get me here? That's the only thing that could have happened.
Right.
But nigga, you only got one daddy though, nigga. You got one daddy. She couldn't have done nothing else to get you
Everybody
here.
got
nigga.
one
How many kids got more than one daddy?
Right.
Did y'all read what she said? We don't know what our mamas did to get us.
She said
here.
what angles? Do you know what angles?
But she just
said
saying
you
that
know
our mamas
exactly.
could have been hoes. That don't mean that we got multiple daddies.
How do you know exactly? Was it missionary?
Oh wow, you disrespectful.
She asked. That's what she said. What angles?
Y'all
She
disrespectful,
said what
man.
angles. She said what
She did
angles.
say
What
what
I'm
angles.
saying is that her comment was remedial. Because I know exactly what my mother did to get me
No,
here.
your
She had
answer
sex with my
was-
father and he impregnated her. There was nothing else extra that got me here.
Look, I don't give a fuck. My mama, she was a hoe. My grandma was a hoe. I really wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
That ain't
Shit.
what I'm saying.
No,
So
that's
is
what
that
she's
what for
saying.
the streets mean? Is that what for the streets mean?
Yeah, that's
like,
what's for the streets.
hoe is life.
Oh, Evelyn
Hoe
want
is
all
life.
the smoke tonight. God
Hoe
damn.
is life. And there's nothing wrong. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, Evelyn. Whoa, Evelyn. Wow. Shit.
I just told y'all she want all the smoke tonight.
Evelyn just said, fuck it, I'm going to end
Evelyn
this
is
right now.
corny. Evelyn is corny.
It's corny.
Hey,
but you don't
Evelyn.
like it, huh?
Stop playing with me before I turn you to a song. You fucking corny.
Oh, I was about to say before
What we
you
talking
about?
about?
You about to say before you release the video.
Oh, shut up.
I ain't gonna do that.
Okay,
I
so
ain't
I'm
got
still
that. I
not
already
getting
know
the
her.
definition
She'll
of what
release a
for the
video.
streets is. So
For
basically,
the
the hoe.
streets, see?
It's a hoe.
For the
I
streets
thought,
is
I thought that's what we just
Same
defined
thing?
it as. Hoe is life.
yeah.
Hoe is life. You on
For
some
the
toxic
streets
shit.
is someone that you do not turn into a relationship. And it's not just
So you
necessarily
never-
because it's not
Okay.
necessarily because she's a hoe. It's because if she does not never have the intentions of being someone that you can wife.
Oh, so for the streets is permanent then.
Yes.
Got you.
She can grow out
So
of
if I'm
it
in the
with
streets,
Wait
I
a
can't like
minute.
come back in the house.
cash, with changed behavior.
I can come back in the house.
You can come back in the house. She has not displayed changed behavior. What she did was trick Black Panther.
He's
she
like,
manipulated
"You kill
him.
longer."
She manipulated him.
She tricked that nigga, man, and we knew she was tricking him from the jump, and we ain't got no
I think
problem
he
with
was
that
okay
because
with it.
it's the balance. No, it wasn't. That boy is hurt
He ain't
behind
okay
that.
with that. Hell no. He gave
Now
his
see that
boy
go to
her ticket.
gaslighting. Ray, look at her
Yeah.
doing the shit again.
He gave his boy her ticket to the game. He ain't okay with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hell no. He's hurt. He's hurt.
So okay, but Ray, I didn't agree when you said that you said with change behavior, but how do we know? Do we give somebody a chance? This goes back to what I said about
You
Monique.
got to give him a chance.
You were
Somebody
given
makes
a
one
chance.
mistake.
Yeah.
Didn't somebody
gotta
give you a chance?
Well,
Right, but
Hoeing is
I
not a
only
mistake,
had
bro.
one
That's
chance.
life.
So I ain't even wasted. I only had one chance and I ain't even wasted. Like my nigga Baby King said on that Kendrick. Shout out to Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper. It's getting me through this month.
Hoeing is not a mistake. Hoeing is life. You know what you're doing. That's not a mistake.
I know.
So if someone wants to change and they say, "Hey, I'm done with hoeing," yes, they're. It's okay. We have to accept that they're. They gave their life up. You've done it.
Arms,
right.
I've done it. Yeah, Cash done it.
I know, but that's what I'm saying about in Lori's.
May still be doing it.
I'm not doing
it because you got out of a relationship, so now you may be for the streets now.
I'm a virgin. Thank you.
Oh, that ain't what my nigga said.
So let me say what my definition. Y'all said that. We said that the definition is hoe is life. Let me tell you what for the streets means to me. If you're not married, you for the streets.
Why?
What?
Because
Producer,
anybody is fair. It's fair game.
Married, you're for
you got to commit. You have to commit.
Bro,
you have to commit.
You just said for the streets was permanent.
You should turn your fucking mic off, bro. Because that was the dumbest shit that you ever.
I didn't say that for the streets was permanent. I asked.
Didn't he just say he agreed when I asked that, and y'all were both like, "Yeah."
No, if it was permanent,
can we go
how
back
would
to
I think that for the streets is permanent? I'm sitting over here married. You just said that I do what y'all do. We do.
Can we go back to
I'm
your
not
comment?
Listen,
bro. Can we go back to your comment saying if you're not married, you're for the streets? That is the worst take ever.
Really?
You don't have to be married to not be for the streets. The reason why I'm saying
that is right. I agree with that, but the reason why I said that is because if the rumor is Michael
you're
B.
judgmental.
Jordan,
you're a judgmental married motherfucking prick.
Let me talk.
No.
Hey,
because you got married.
Ray, we go back.
And now you want no.
Ray, we
you
go
got
back.
married.
Ray, we go back to taking the bus to the Landon Mall. We go back to taking the bus to the Landon Mall. Let me talk.
No, motherfucking no.
Let me talk, bro.
What you said was fucking wrong. Just because now
you're married. Let me fucking talk.
Because you're married.
Let me talk.
Right. Let him make a point. Let him make a. Let's see the point.
If Michael B. Jordan wanted to take the commitment to the next level, and Lori Harvey didn't want to do that, she chose the streets. She didn't choose marriage. She chose the streets. So my thing is, if you got an opportunity to choose marriage and commitment, and you don't, and you choose the streets, you for the streets. Now, before you get married, the reason why I made that point is before you get married, at any point, you outside. Y'all outside. I'm in the house, bro.
But you're saying
you outside, nigga. You outside, and I'm in the house.
Every single person,
right,
that is not married is for the streets.
For the streets.
Just that's the dumbest shit that you could. Leave your mic muted, nigga. No. Mute his shit, producer, because when you muted mine, I left it muted.
I said the streets are we talking about is outside.
Producer, thank you. No. Leave it muted. Leave it muted.
Outside.
You gotta learn how to stop talking. I gave you the
y'all niggas never let me talk. You outside.
You just
when you in the house.
Jesus.
Do he not? I don't. Cash. I don't think he realizes.
Don't you push that goddamn button, Holly?
I don't think he realizes.
Hey, Josh. That's what I'm trying to say, Josh. That's what Josh said in the comments is what I'm trying to say. They available for the streets, but they might not necessarily be for the streets.
But you didn't say that though. You said it.
I know. I misspoke. That's the point that I'm really trying to make. I'm saying like you outside. You outside because you're not married. You outside.
Okay, and we agree. But you can't say if you're not married, you're for the no.
Yeah, you just can't make a statement like that and think that we was just gonna be like, okay.
I misspoke.
Exactly. No. Yeah,
I misspoke. Right on. Hey, right on, Sir Jones. That's my guy right there. Right on. Hey, I misspoke. That's the point I'm really trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is
you made a lot of points.
You know what, Ray? I'm gonna make another point.
Let me get back to what Cash was saying. Let me address what Cash was saying. A person is allowed to have a whole life. It doesn't mean that's going to be their life the rest of their life. Right. A woman, a man is able to say, hey, I'm ready to give that life up. And if they meet somebody that says, you know what, maybe they don't know about her past or maybe they don't give a fuck about her past, we have to accept it. So if Lori Harvey represents changed behavior, guess what? In 2, 3, 5 years, 16 years, if she says, hey, I want to settle down and be married and be happy, welcome home, Lori. She's no longer for the streets.
But how do we know that? Like because what the women are
Change
saying is
behavior.
when she showed up in this relationship with Michael B. Jordan, what the women were saying was, hey, we got to give her a chance to show the change behavior. We knew from the jump she wasn't ready to change, but how do we know when a person is ready to change?
Well, it's not us. It's not for us to know. It's for her partner. Her partner's the one that's going to.
They're going to see all the actions.
Yeah.
They're going to see all of that. You know, we can only assume from the outside.
And let's get it. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
I'm not letting none of my niggas close to me marry a hoe. Okay, I can see clearly with my eyes that she ain't ready to change. Ray, you would do that. Ray, you would do that if you could clearly see.
I will let you marry whoever you wanted to marry.
Even if you knew that she wasn't ready to change and be.
How
are you knowing?
Now, if I'm seeing her out doing you wrong, that's one thing.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying if you know somebody personally close to you.
If I'm seeing, I would have to see
somebody that's still hoeing. That's not somebody who's performing.
I would have to see her doing shit, and I'll say, "Hey, bro, I don't think you want to make this move, bro." But
but I'm asking for Lori Harvey.
I'm not just gonna go
for Lori Harvey. How do we know? How do we know off the general public? How are we supposed to know? We knew she wasn't really ready.
Somehow we knew she wasn't ready just because she still got future semen inside of her. As long as you have a part of future,
when he say shit like that,
as long as you have a part of future in you, you know.
To Ray's point, I think Ray is speaking about the short amount. I think he's talking about the short amount of time. I don't believe there's only been 2 years of her being with all these people. I think it's been a little bit longer time. Right, there's no way that she's just running through them like that. There has to be some.
We're gonna go 3 to 4 years. 3 to 4. 4 is the
She was only with Michael B. Jordan for a year.
So
I thought it was almost 2 years. It was almost 2 years they were.
No, I think they were only together like a year.
No, it's been a year and a half.
It's been about a year and a half. That's it.
Year and a half. Okay, so and before him,
it was dick after dick after dick.
Was it Future?
She sucked 15 dicks in 2 years.
So let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this.
Who said anything about unprotected sex?
Yeah,
who mentioned that?
We didn't.
I don't know who.
Maybe somebody else in the comments.
Okay, so listen. I know we ain't got to really talk about the details behind the situation. I'm just asked the question just straight out. London on the track and Summer Walker, they've been going back and forth. Would London be considered for the streets? He got like 30 baby mamas. Is he somebody that you would consider for the streets?
I don't even think for the streets, and so obviously a terrible baby daddy. So I don't know why she even went there.
Yeah, he's for the streets.
So is that something that qualifies you for that kind of category? Like somebody that got all of them baby. What are the qualifications? I think
it's not that he has a lot. It's not that he has a lot of baby mamas, but it was like they were warning her beforehand, like, girl, don't do it. Like, we're trying to tell you, like, it's gonna be a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, and she still,
that's my other thing though. How do we know? How do we know when it's like, hey, we ain't gotta warn this person this time. We can see it that this person is ready to make a change. When do we know that?
We don't. Unless we know that person personally. Everything else.
I feel like we've been saying that, Cash, for the last 5-10 minutes.
Oh, because she just said it again. She said that we were warning, we were telling Summer that we knew that this nigga was for the streets.
No, but people people close to her, his other baby mamas were saying this to her.
His other baby.
Not necessarily
of course, the other baby mamas would say they would have an issue with you. It seems like all exes have an issue with you moving on. That's just part of the culture, right?
All.
Like,
no, not all.
Well, mostly, more so than not. There's more bitter ex people than there are people that's like, hey, yeah, girl, he's good for you.
Even if it came from a bitter place, they ended up being right. So
with London, you talking about in Summer?
Yeah.
And for the streets, it's not a bad thing to be at all, because everybody has a place in this world. Not everybody wants to be a wife or a husband. People want to be a hoe. But and if you are for the streets, be for the streets.
Why are you making it sound so motivational? Like,
yeah,
well, because
it's
I think it's more than I think it's more than just. I don't think it's just you being a hoe.
Can you bring me up on the screen, please, so I can have my Kevin Samuels moments?
Oh God, Kevin
viewers of I'm Sick of Your Shit podcast. If you are for the streets, be for the streets. Do not let anyone change who you want to be and who you are. Not everybody wants to be a wife. Not everybody wants to be a husband. Not everybody wants to be a hoe. It's kind of like the conversation of everybody's not an entrepreneur. We need those 9-to-5 workers to make the world go around. Well, guess what? We need people to be wives. We need people to be husbands. And we also need people to be hoes. Because without hoes, there's no cheating. You heard what I'm saying? Without hoes, there is no divorce. So be who you want to be, people, without fear of judgment of other people.
Okay, so I don't know how he was able to make that point. Nobody interrupts Ray. Nobody ever interrupts.
You didn't want to push for that. That wasn't like.
I just thought that he went too far. I thought he went too far. I thought that it made a lot of sense, but he went way too far.
I have people in the comments saying I motivated them.
It was a good speech. It was good.
Can't be a hater all your life, bro.
No, I'm not hating. I thought you went too far when you made it.
How did I go too far? I spoke truth.
Which part?
I'm like Kevin Samuels III. I spoke truth.
Now that went too far.
I just didn't think that you needed.
Which part went too far?
I didn't think that you needed to. I didn't think that you needed to say all of that about the hoe is life, because some people can be hoes and not be dealing with any type of cheating situation. They're single. They're doing whatever they want to do. Right? They just living their best life. So I thought that hoes do have a place in this world. I thought hoes do have a place in this world, but not the places in the world that you said in that segment. You put it on the other side of things. There is a place for everybody in this world, and everybody can do whatever they want to do. And you got to have a goat in all of those different categories. Cash, do you want to take over here? You want to let me make a little point? Let me get a little screen time or something. What you want me to do?
Oh wow, niggas want to beat me so bad.
I was trying to just, make my point, but you was over there whispering and mumbling and shit, so we can move
on. Forgive me. Excuse me. I was just, oh my fucking God. I can't believe he did that. Are you not reading his name? Are you not reading his name?
I'm not looking.
Look at his name.
Whose name?
Holly.
Ray?
I mean, not Holly. That Ray's name.
You talking about Ray? Oh, Ray's name. Okay, Kevin Samuels reincarnated. Ray, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. Please don't start playing with the.
I've already told you I'm willing to take on his word. You know what? What we should do a part of the podcast? We should actually bring women on here to get honest opinion by Ray.
No,
I think that would be beautiful.
About what?
Do we have anyone in the comment section that's willing to join the live?
Absolutely not.
About what?
Don't do it, y'all. He told me.
They can ask me any question about relationships. I can rate them. Why are they single? I think that would be a beautiful. I think that would be a beautiful addition to the podcast. Do we have any women in
Somebody
the chat?
That they leaving. Somebody said they're leaving if that happens.
I'm leaving if that happens.
Would y'all post the link so that way we can have people join, so I can give them my moment on I'm Sick of Your Shit podcast. We have people post the link where they can join in, and I'm going to give
the link
them.
Is in, the link is in the caption. The link is
They want to ask me why they're single. They want me to rate them. I'm going to rate them and be honest with them.
Okay, y'all want me to go first? So, come on, Ray. You got to do me first.
I thought we already did. We already did you.
No, he wasn't doing it real. But it wasn't real.
Oh, okay. Now he's ready. He's ready now. That was like the pilot.
He gotta give us like I gotta get ladies.
They begging you not to do this, Ray. Ray, they begging you in the comments. They saying they sick of your shit.
Okay, go ahead, Ray. I'm ready. I can do it.
What would you like to know, Cash?
Right. Why do you think that I'm single? Holly your face. Okay.
It's because you're bald headed.
Oh shit. All right, that's working.
See what I'm saying? I'm done.
Right, I really tried to give you a platform. I tried.
You asked me a question.
Men
don't want a bald headed woman. We want a woman with hair. Your bald headed ass We don't want to wife you. We want you to fucking
Why?
grow hair out. Once you grow your
Why
hair
though,
back out,
Ray?
because hold on, don't interrupt me. When you was married, did you have hair or was you bald headed?
I'm not answering that.
You had hair. My
I
point.
had hair.
You came home, you cut your hair off, you got bald headed. He said, "Get the fuck up out of here."
That's not what happened. But go
It
ahead.
is what happened.
That's
You
not
don't
what
want
happened.
to tell the truth. The thing about it is, you have to stop being in the denial, Cash.
I'm not in denial. That's not
You're
the
in denial.
timeline, Ray.
You
That wasn't
came
the
home
timeline.
bald headed, and your husband said, "No, I don't want you, little boy."
Okay. All right.
Wait a
So
minute,
you
Cash.
grow your hair back.
Cash,
You
you're
grow your
saying
hair
that
back
that's
and
not. You saying
That's not
you
the
saying
timeline
that
at
he
all.
didn't.
No.
Okay. You
The
saying you
thing
still
about it
had
is-
hair.
Years after.
You
Years after. Yeah.
see.
If you're going to listen to the advice, you have to be able to come out of the denial stage.
Okay. All right. All right.
You're bald headed.
I'm bald headed. Okay.
Okay.
So I got to grow out some hair. And
You grow out the
that's
hair,
what I
a
gotta
man
do.
will propose. He will make you his queen. Right now, he doesn't want you.
Okay. Can I just get a wig?
So you saying
No.
that anybody with short hairstyles, any woman with short hairstyles, is for the streets?
Jada Pickett.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey.
when did I become for the
I'm
streets?
cold
Wait.
with this shit. I am
Okay.
Kevin Samuels reincarnated. Check out all the bald headed women and see how their relationships is working. Not too
It's
well.
got dark
Cash,
hair.
the reason why I said that is because Kevin Samuels would say that you're going to be left alone, like nobody's going to want to marry you. That's he kind of would say that as far as single, you for the streets. That was his thing. Like, hey, look, nobody's going to want you, right? And so I don't agree with what Ray is saying, but I'm just trying to fucking clarify. You're saying anybody was
fucking peasant.
So any woman
Right.
with short hair.
Anybody with a short hairstyle is not deserving
Like getting
of
white.
a husband, or
That's
being
exactly what I'm saying.
with a partner.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay. So even
Grow
if I
your
get
hair
a
out.
wig, it has to be natural hair.
It has to be natural hair. Grow your hair out.
Oh, so if
More
I can't
men will be willing to wife you and be faithful.
Oh, so if it's a wig, then they're gonna cheat.
They're gonna cheat on you still.
Got you. So it's gotta be natural. Got you. All right.
So then, are
I
you
mean,
also
yeah.
saying that men? Are you also saying that men never cheat with bald headed or not bald? I don't want to say bald headed because that's
Men don't
right.
cheat on their
Bald-headed.
women with bald headed hoes.
They don't?
You're saying
No.
that that's the case.
Oh,
Man
right.
don't cheat with women that have short hairstyles.
Correct.
See,
No.
I can't get with when you don't get the facts straight, Ray. I can't
take
get
note
with
of
you.
that.
I'm
I'll
trying.
take note
If we
of
gonna
that.
coach on the sideline and do this shit the right way, we got to be realistic.
You have your way, I have mine.
Well, let me say
We're
this.
not doing this. Hell no. Hell no. Hell to the fuck no.
Well, I was just
That's where I draw the line.
Cash. I was
I have
just
to
going.
put that
I was
shit in
gonna
my
give you.
contract.
I was gonna speak in y'all. I was gonna speak in
Oh, you're
y'all's.
not gonna give me a complex at all.
I was gonna speak in y'all's. Defense. The
No,
short hair
We
women.
wasn't gonna do it.
But we ain't got to do that. But
Short hair
Ray,
women
I
are
don't know if
beautiful.
this segment.
Short hair women are beautiful.
This segment is not gonna happen. Or
Yeah, I don't
work,
know if this
or-
segment
yeah.
is gonna work though, Ray.
Yeah,
Because you gotta
short
be-
hair
I-
women are beautiful. They just remind you of a
Dude.
boy.
I was waiting for the fucking follow up, and he kept trying to deliver it, and we was trying to go over it, but he was just gonna keep saying it. So give him the goddamn little bada bing. There you go.
I'm glad Ray get to do this. Y'all would never let me do this. If my
You talk
segment
more than
proposal,
anybody on the show.
listen to what you said. If my segment proposal went left like that, y'all would have been cut me off. I'm sick of y'all shit. Producer,
Well, you have to
are we
you
doing
have
this?
to
Are we
understand.
done? Do we got
Bro,
anything
you have
else?
to understand, Cash asked my opinion, so I'm able to give my opinion.
Yeah, we were
Thank
trying
you.
to see if it was going to be a segment that worked. Clearly, the fuck is not. So
Oh, wow.
now we go.
Wow,
It's
we're
not
gonna
gonna work.
move on.
that's
It's not
okay
gonna
because
work.
my viewers on my page will love to hear my opinion.
Okay, I'm gonna wish you luck with that. All the success.
on the Kevin Samuels tip. But
The
Ray, are you gonna be
reincarnated.
serious? Are you gonna be serious, or are you gonna be joking and trolling like you did Cash tonight? If you're
Are you
I'm
asking
not
me
serious,
a
gonna
that's one
Cash
question?
thing.
that way. I troll Cash because I know I can talk to Cash that way, and she's not going to take it personal. But other women, if they really have a question to ask,
you might not want to do that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that to them because I may hurt their feelings and bring down their confidence. I don't want to do that. I really want to get to the bottom line of why they're single and struggling with relationships.
So basically, he's not going to stop.
So here's what I'll say then. Cash. Because I knew he was trolling you. He would, if he's saying that he wouldn't do this if it was somebody else outside of who's on the camera.
I want to give him one chance, but I'm fucking
I can't really say if the segment is a good idea unless I see him actually do it.
I think it's wonderful to do.
We might try.
I just gotta see you. I have to see you do it with somebody other than Cash for me to be like, that might be something that we can let you do on this airtime without getting shut down.
That's why I said I wanted someone from the audience to tune in and ask me a question.
Okay, is somebody like really like, are y'all bold enough?
Somebody is asking, are you single in the comments?
I'm not single. No, I have plenty women.
Is anybody like really like? Did somebody want to try it? Do we have enough time tonight?
No, nobody's gonna do that. I don't really think that anybody would do it on this platform. Like Ray said, he might be able.
But you have to be single. You don't think anybody would do it? No, they don't have to be
single. I can answer.
Not on the podcast. On his page, I think he would get somebody to do that silly shit. They would call in on his page. I just don't think they'll do it. On this podcast, you think that people? You think that women?
There's somebody right there saying,
somebody just said, "Bring me on."
Producer, bring her on so she can ask Ray a question.
She laughing though, but are you serious?
She got to click the link. She has to
click the link.
She has to click the link. She has to click the link in the caption.
And I'm going to tell y'all how expert I am with giving advice.
I'm terrified right now. Producer,
click the link.
You had that button like real quick, like.
Tiana, you have to click the link.
See, she said no because she know your ass.
She said never mind.
Okay. Never mind. Scary motherfucker.
See what I'm saying?
See, exactly.
Ray, you said you wouldn't do it. You said you're not gonna do it with just anybody. And now I'm trying to give you a chance, but I'm sick of your shit.
I give great advice. Women just have to stop being scared. That's all it is. They have to literally, like the women did with Kevin Samuels, you have to just go out there and see what he has to say.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe somebody will be bold enough one day. Here, I don't know.
Not on this.
Yeah, they're watching our show in their bonnets and shit. You know, they're not looking too good.
They're not ready. So next week, all right, y'all. Next week, we're gonna give Ray his little moment.
Why do women try it? When men give opinions and advice, why is the first thing they say, "Are you single?" But if we look at dating shows and dating experts, a lot of those people are single.
Yeah, I agree with right there.
I think maybe people just think, the same way we're raising kids. They'll ask if you bring up kids. They'll ask like, "Well, do you have a kid?
Do you have kids?"
Yeah,
but that's kind of different though.
Thing too. That'd be my thing.
But that's kind of different.
It don't be different. No,
let me explain.
Ask every professional.
Let me explain.
Give you advice.
Let me explain why it's different. Because someone who has kids goes through, the shit with children. One who has never had kids, they don't. Versus someone who has been in a relationships, who has been married, they can provide advice. They can provide opinions that has either worked or didn't work with them. Yeah, but if you don't have kids,
you ain't never been married. Ray, you ain't never been married.
I didn't say me. I said people. A lot of the
we're talking about you though. You the candidate for this expert fucking role and segment. You've never been married. How much advice can you give?
I can give married people advice, good advice. I've cheated with married people.
I'm done.
They took the oath. I'm sick of they are the ones who said before God. They said before God, I did not. I didn't go before God and say I vowed to be faithful in the rest of my life. They did. So I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Well, like I said, next week, all right, Ray, we're gonna give you a chance. So ladies,
I want Don to come back. I want Don Perry to join the live next week. I want her to be up on
Don, he wants you to be the first person.
You're not gonna get none of these people. These people are terrified.
We're giving you a week advance. No, Ray's
gonna
gonna be really good. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be like really good. He's not gonna do to y'all what he did to me. I promise y'all. Like,
no, I'm not gonna do that. I did that with Cash because I know Cash. I'm not gonna tell you that you're bald headed and you got little tits, shit like that. You know, no. I was joking. Yeah.
Look, okay, see, we got a couple of people. So next week we going. All right, Ray. So have your shit together. Wear your little best Kevin Samuels fitted vest or whatever he wore and shit. And
you're not gonna do all that. Don't do all that.
Have a Red Bull on the table, and boom, we're gonna get you your little form. We're gonna give it to you. See what you do with it. Y'all be ready. Look at how.
Make sure we mute Rose mic.
because
we
you know
I'm have all that together.
I'm gonna be over here fucking trying to pull my fucking locks out. Like, this doesn't make sense that we even gonna give him this opportunity.
We're gonna give him the opportunity, and then we'll let you do like a 60-second rebuttal. Does that satisfy you?
No, I'm only gonna need 30.
Cash, you 30. Know what? If me and you go off this show, what does he have left?
I didn't want to pull that card. But now that you said it, you know what I'm saying? It's out there.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly, for not wanting to silence me. Thank you.
I wasn't trying to silence him. I'm just saying.
You'll get your rebuttal time, You'll get to say, yo.
Why does he even need to? Why does he need to dispute anything I'm saying?
I don't need a whole lot of time.
No, you don't. You shouldn't even have to say anything.
Cash, I'm gonna have the same amount of rebuttal time as you. I'm not gonna need that much. So whatever, I only need no more than 30 seconds to say, hey, here's how I feel about what just happened. Okay.
I don't feel like that's appropriate. I don't feel like that's appropriate.
What's appropriate? For
you guys to say anything after I give my opinion and my advice to someone.
You mean live on the air? We shouldn't talk about it.
Yeah.
We should just let you give your segment.
It's my
segment.
And
then you just, whatever happens, and we talk about it when we in the meeting later.
No. After me and that person talks, that's it. Don't tell me I'm right. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Let me have my moment with our guest because it's our time. It's my time to connect with our guest.
No, we talking about after you connect. We talking about giving you our opinion on if this is something.
It's not needed.
That we would.
We gonna put a pin in it. We gonna talk about that one in the meeting afterwards.
30 seconds, Holly time equal 45 minutes.
Listen, okay.
You don't have to read.
We already know.
You don't have to read the cornball. The cornball's comments doesn't need to be read every time.
It's only corny when you don't like it, huh?
She's a cornball. She's been corny. She's a loyal fan, and corny fans have a place on I'm Sick of Y'all Shit podcast. We appreciate you being a corny fan, Evelyn. But
why
you're very
are you
corny.
yelling appreciation at like that? Didn't sound like a very appreciative. Like you just yelled at her. What?
She only get this off because she going off of the way that y'all bully me. Y'all bullied me about some of my sexual.
Actually, from day one, since Evelyn, when we first started the podcast,
I'm gonna say I don't think that's just it. I don't think it's just
she feeds off of y'all's energy. Y'all bullied me about some shit, and then she come right in the comments. And you know what? She continues on throughout the week.
Do you not want
throughout the week on your page? Like she's constantly going at you on your page.
She's constantly going at me, but it's off of y'all's energy week in and week out, and how y'all bully me.
No, I seen her
never lets it go.
Before we joined
She's worse than Monique. She's worse than Monique.
So basically, we need to bring her on the show and replace you.
Producer, how many times are you gonna let this nigga disrespect what we've done? Well, look at what we've done. Look at what we've done. How many times you gonna let him disrespect him? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he liked your
right? I think the producer fell asleep because he ain't cut us off yet. He wasn't saying you're corny, Don. He was saying that Evelyn was corny, not you, Don.
I'm saying, Evelyn is Queen Corn. She's Queen Corn. You know what? She's the GOAT of corn.
The GOAT of corn. Shut up.
Give her flowers right now. She's got the corniest fucking shots and jokes that she takes in all of my comments across any platform. She waits for the shit. And sometimes it's repetitive It's like, you know how y'all tell me, hey man, you done said that 2-3 times. It ain't funny no more. She do it all the time. She's Queen Corn. All hail Queen Corn, Evelyn Williams.
Don, I'm checking your Facebook page, and it says that you're in a relationship since 2021. Is that still current?
Oh, God. Is he doing research already?
I'm just doing my research. Is that relationship still current, or have y'all broken up?
Oh, I guess we'll.
I hope Don got the good enough sense to not. Look,
he gonna find out anyway.
Now somebody coming in. Did I miss the Lori Harvey convo? Because I know y'all talked about her. Yes,
you definitely
missed it big time. Dimple Jackson, you missed it big time. It was lit.
Yeah,
it was lit. Shout out, but we can say it again. Shout out to Queen, the GOAT, Queen Lori Harvey. She doing her thing. Steve Harvey, I don't know how the fuck your shit was a bestseller, my nigga, because you ain't taught Lori Harvey a goddamn thing about how to be a good. All you done taught her was how to be toxic and for the streets. She toxic and she for the streets, and we giving her flowers for that. Everybody don't want to be married. We said that, Cash, already, but we can give her rightful title. City boys can't do nothing with Lori Harvey in the game. They can't do a goddamn thing with her. She for the streets, and she one of the motherfucking goats on the other side of the ball. We want to figure it out.
Amen. He adores me, and I adore him. That's very beautiful, Don. Very beautiful.
Oh God, Don.
So she is still with him. Somebody said, "What about Deshaun Watson?" Do we got a couple of seconds to talk about his allegations?
I don't see nothing wrong with what Deshaun did. I mean, like they said, there's no crime in happy endings, and there's not.
His lawyer actually said that. His lawyer actually said, "Hey, there's nothing illegal about getting a happy ending from a massage. That's kind of the culture when you got that money."
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I've had happy endings.
Yeah, I hate to incriminate myself like this live on these shows week in and week out, but I understand. You know, happy endings are
no crime. If she want to suck your dick after she get through massaging your back, let her suck it.
I'm passing on this one.
I'm not trying to go that far, but I'm saying, Cash, we do see that there was more details that came out in the Deshaun Watson shit. There was some non-disclosure agreements, some sort of agreements signed beforehand, and now they're coming to try to take some action. Hey, you signed up for this. I don't think that there was nothing illegal about that. I do agree with that part. It's very weird. I'm not saying that it's just. You said what? Okay.
Don said that she's getting married in August. Congratulations to Don.
Oh, congratulations this August. Hey, shout out to Don.
Don, don't come on here with him. Don't come on here.
Yeah, right. You already getting married. There's no reason for her to come on here.
Right.
Yes.
I don't know the point of her coming in.
No. It was a business
Somebody said it was a business transaction.
Yeah, I'm a pass.
What's she talking about? What's she talking about?
I think that Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson?
Yeah.
Cash, you seem to be a little bothered by us even talking about or taking the stance that we take it on Deshaun Watson.
No, whatever. I feel no way about it.
Vera, we've talked about a lot of things. You're going to have to catch yourself up.
All these people getting on the broadcast, they know what time we do this shit week in and week out. I'm sick of y'all shit. Y'all come in and y'all making us redo the whole goddamn show. Producer, how much longer we going to do this, man? I'm sick of y'all shit. I got to get to doing something else by now.
Cut it.
Cut this shit off.
Cut this shit.
Bye.
It was on the